worse than I realized.
I could be eating a lovely dinner right now if I didn't have to come down here and remind you what you owe us. Why don't you give him a little love tap, make sure he's paying attention.
Oh! He falls like the paper doll, Johnny.
Maddie is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Go to this woman, and you don't talk to me
Again, until you put a ring on it. How did you know Barkley?
The man whose car you've stolen. The man whose name you used when you introduced yourself.
Who are you?
He's dead, isn't he?
What do you want?
What do you have? The money?
Take it, as long as I'm on my way.
Oh my. You really are running from something, aren't you?
Chad Boyer. Chad is the producer, Eric the writer-director of the film 66 and Nowhere. That's going to be February 4th is the big date, right?
Yep, that's the day.
So congratulations, first of all, guys.
Thank you so much.
An incredible effort. I know that you guys started it back in 2014.
Yeah.
And filmed entirely in San Diego. That's great. And did you have, trouble finding locations and
Not in the slightest. I've been in San Diego for 14 years. Chad, you've been here.
My whole life.
Yeah.
And he already brought a wealth of locations to the table when he and I started kicking this movie around in a bar in 2013.
Okay.
And he's like, I know these spots. They're picaresque. We can put them on camera. We can blow people's minds with the atmospheres. We can capture in San Diego. And then as we kept making the film and we would discover we would need new locations, we always managed to find it. And if we didn't know it off the top of our heads alone, we met some people who just had the best ideas. And we have great location scouts.
Yeah.
And how did you? It's funny how sometimes a location can inspire the movie. How did you cast it? What a great cast. How did you? Are these friends of yours, or did you do an open casting?
Well, we did an open casting at Till 2 Club. Till 2 Club was our casting room, and we did 2 open calls via Craigslist, and. Yeah, we got lucky because San Diego's not exactly a hotbed of acting activity.
Right.
And
it's not really known for it. Not that
Not yet.
Not yet. Right.
We only had 5 girls audition for the key Veronica role.
Wow.
And some of them weren't very good.
Okay.
And all of them, except Veronica, except Carol Morrow, who just came in, and we're
she
like,
was Veronica.
Are you
precisely?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
goodness!
That's why I thought maybe you wrote the story around her.
No, it was just. She was.
I
just,
wish I could take credit for that. That would be fantastic.
It was amazing. Yeah.
So, what was the impetus of the story?
Well, it was all Chad's idea. Chad has, for a long time, wanted to make a baby.
Okay.
And a film baby.
Sure.
And we got to talking one day in the bar, as all great ventures begin.
Yep.
And I mentioned that I'd written for the stage, and he said, "You want to write a film?" Yeah, let's write a film. He's like, "I want to make a film."
Yeah.
And we already knew an actor at the time,
Okay.
Frankie Corrales.
Right. He's amazing.
He's so amazing in this film. He had just started acting. He had just completed, I think, a 6-month or 1-year course, and this is the beginning of his career.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
And so when we decided we were going to make a movie, we're like, let's put Frankie in the thing.
Yeah.
The kid stays in the picture.
Yeah.
And we cast around him, and the story developed organically as over a couple of script meetings. We talked about punch up the beginning, let's get some middle, let's give this character some more depth, and everything just kind of kept happening.
It's good. We took a movie called Detour, and that's loosely. They had a framework of a film about a guy who has to go cross country and meets a femme fatale, but it was really thin. It was only like 61 minutes long, made in 1945.
Okay.
And it didn't really have much of a front end. It didn't have a middle section, a twisty thing. It didn't have the ending was. you know, it would have been good in 1945, but people wouldn't
Okay.
accept the ending. Today.
The first treatment of the script, I just updated the language, and one of the recurring themes was that people would say on camera, "This isn't 1945. This isn't going to work." It was very self-referential. It was meta.
Oh yeah. So you know, writing is rewriting, right? And Eric just kept hammering at it, you know, and tightening it up, and then we added the grift, the central twisting scene, you know, that kind of splits it, and then we put the ending, which is more of a traditional ending. You know, the twisty, you don't expect it. In fact, we got 3 twists at the end.
Right.
You know, Sixth Sense style, you want to really, you know,
It's fine,
confound
yeah.
people
Tough as
today.
So, I saw the
First cut. You saw that first cut.
Okay, and how much has changed since that?
Well, quite a bit,
Really?
actually. Yeah. We've been working on it for, I don't know, 6-7 months since. We've done a lot of additional filming. You saw it had, you know, scene 256.
Yeah.
You know, we're
Right,
gonna put
all
that in
that,
there.
sure.
You know, all that's filled
Of course,
in,
yeah.
and in more editing, and
It was really neat to see that, by the way. I'd never seen a first cut, so it was interesting as a hobby filmmaker myself to watch the process, and it was really cool.
That's the
we'd never
beauty
seen a
of-
first cut. really
Exactly.
before,
That's
but, you
the beauty
know.
of this
Right.
entire experience is everything we did, we've done for the first time.
Yeah.
And we did it because we love movies.
Yeah.
And that's why we made the film.
Yeah.
And to see, you know, when we had our first scene done, when we shot our first scene, oh my goodness, the louds and high fives and back patting that occurred that day.
Sure.
Well, it was the greatest accomplishment of our careers at that point, and we just watched it over and over again.
And fun.
And it
Wait,
was so much.
we had
fun.
never made a movie before, and yet we did. The final scene of the movie is the first scene we shot. Just the death scene.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
we shoot that. It's like Lord of the Rings. I mean, I know that when I was watching it, they shot into Mordor is when they first began.
Right.
Elijah Wood, you know.
Yeah.
But it's the way it has to go if you're going to be able to hit your scheduling, and
Yeah.
you know, this is where people can be on set, and so you film the penultimate or final scene even that first day, and you know, can't go.
Fantastic. So, you guys brought a clip for us today.
Yes, we did.
Set that up for us, and we'll show it.
It's the coffee shop scene.
It's day 2. No,
Day 2.
Day 3. The night of day? No, day 3.
It's day 3.
Oh, it's been a while. This is the scene. We thoroughly rehearsed this scene, myself and Frankie and Carol, and it's the moment that they're getting to know each other, but they're also lying through their teeth to one another.
Right.
And the chemistry that is immediately recognizable when these two sit across the table from each other, and the electricity that crackles between them, it's a pivotal scene in the film. It's a pivotal moment in the filmmaking progress,
Right.
and it was a pivotal moment in their relationship as people and actors, and it still gives me chills when I see it.
Yeah, there's some sparks in the sparring, and filmed at the Antique Row Cafe. If
Oh,
anyone
right.
knows that on
Love
Adams
that, of
Avenue,
course,
in all its
absolutely.
glory, and they play off well.
That's perfect.
One another well.
All right, let's check it out.
So where is he?
Where is...
Barkley, the man whose car you've stolen, the man whose name you used when you introduced yourself. He's dead, isn't he?
He's... I met him at a camp in the desert. He'd been drinking, all manner of drugs. He was playing with a gun. He's dead.
That's unfortunate.
It was an accident, I swear.
An accident. So you figured, why not take his car and his money? Who could possibly know an old kook drifting through the desert?
Kook, so you did spend some time with him.
Yes. Except I didn't shoot him in the face like an ungrateful coward.
So let's talk about the soundtrack. I'm honored. My band from the 2000s is honored to be among the incredible lineup. List of musicians and bands is amazing. So how did you pick the soundtrack?
Well, I mean, a huge fan of San Diego music. I
Yeah.
mean, and there's so many great bands that I think are going unrecognized, certainly for what they're worth.
Sure.
And, you know, the thing about a movie, at least the movies I like, they gotta have a great soundtrack. I
Absolutely.
mean, Pulp Fiction,
I think that's like
That's more
75% of
That's-
what's
yeah.
happening on. Gives you,
you know?
Yeah.
And we used the music. I mean, little bit of a crutch.
Yeah.
I mean, it had to get us through sections, and when
Sure.
we would not be able to negotiate certain zones, we couldn't fly all over the country to go do those shootings, so we had to have a compelling piece of art in the music.
Right.
Help our images be so much stronger, and then just I was we've both been in bands, and so I played for you in your open mic with Neil McPherson and
At the Coaster Saloon
yeah, right.
back in the day.
Coasters, right? And so, we just knew a lot of bands, and they came together. And it's funny because in our initial interview, we had recorded something where we talked about what we were going to be doing. This is in May of 2014. We were trying to come up with a sizzle reel to raise money on GoFundMe, and we talked about all the bands we were going to get, and we got those bands, including like say Transfer, who I didn't know
Right.
those guys. I knew
Right.
of them, but you helped me with them.
Sure.
We got them, and we put together, I think, just a list of
Yeah.
San Diego music talent.
That's awesome.
So
Super
we're excited.
cool. All right, so let's talk about the big party on February 4th. It starts at 1 o'clock. So there's for the first showings at 1. Is it just one showing?
One showing.
Okay. And that's at the Ken.
At the Ken
Landmark
Cinema.
Ken. It's great. Tell me about how do you get tickets and
Well, eventbrite.com.
Okay.
We have a link where you can go and you can purchase the tickets. They're $20.
okay.
And that's going to get you into the film. Starts at 1 p.m. There's going to be red carpet, photographers. We will be dressed to the nines.
Nice.
Step and repeat banner, you take your pictures. We're
Absolutely.
going to really try and channel all the Hollywood San Diego can handle.
Absolutely.
Glitz and glamour.
I should say real quickly, if you want to get tickets, you can go to also 66andnowhere.com,
Right.
which has a link to the Eventbrite website, but it's more memorable probably than Eventbrite.
Gotcha.
So,
Excellent.
and then
Then we will be we will speak of the film, you and I, prior to the screening.
Okay.
And then we'll watch the film together. And then we
Nice.
head next door to the Ken Club.
I hear there's a big party happening.
Very
yeah,
excited
we've
about
got
that.
some of the bands from the soundtrack. We've got Sunday Hustle, XIV. We've got Jesse LaMonica,
Tori
Dime
Rose and the
Novels.
Hot Mess.
Right,
Yeah,
Jason Hanna,
super stoked, yeah.
Bullfighter. So it's a nice 4 bands. The bands say that they've never played together, so we
Nice.
think it's a great opportunity to catch those bands. I mean, it's $20 to go see a movie, see 4 bands. I mean, I think the bands alone were $20.
Absolutely, yeah. That's
You
gonna
know?
be a great afternoon of entertainment. And it's Saturday.
Correct.
Saturday.
So it sends you off into Saturday evening with a nice little buzz and an afternoon of cool times. So, all right. Well, we love it. We can't wait. I did want to know, what was it like working with Rob Dees?
Oh man.
So, as we said, we did a few. We did do Craigslist ads, and we did
Okay.
open calls for auditions. So we wanted to find the character of Hungry Jack Gaglione. And the Gaglione brothers are the main villains of the film, and they are twins, but they are complete cartoon characters. They're named after the classic San Diego sandwich shop.
Right.
As-
I wondered why. Yeah. Okay.
As a meta nod, and we did not find either of our Gaglione brothers. And
Nope.
just based on the descriptions in the script,
You mean from the people that auditioned?
correct.
We had no
Did not
Gagliones.
find them. And I've worked with Rob Dees for years.
Yeah.
We've done we did Black Box Theater together.
Okay.
And I've heard his songs when he first started writing them, and I love the guy.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of him, and I'm like, he's the guy. So I called him up, and he said, absolutely. He came down, and he put on that outfit, and he brought snacks that I didn't even know were those things. Every take, he's putting something in his mouth. He read the script, and he's like, Hungry Jack Gaglione, gotcha. And he just became him
Yeah.
in the best way.
They were
rad.
so he and the guy Anthony D. Theodore who played his brother were so good, Catherine, that we actually had to write an extra scene for him.
Oh, nice.
We set it up. Maybe they can get involved in another film with us. But they were that good that we had to have another Gaglione scene.
Maybe a spin-off movie with the Gaglione brothers.
That
Maybe
would
you're
be-
reading our minds. Oh my God!
They talked to each other in character the entire time they were on
Oh,
set.
yeah.
It was
I love
magical.
that.
We had, there's like 7 main characters each, but we have a lot of like cameos. And our cameos, Sonia Palacios is the crazy cat lady, and the Gaglione brothers, and Terrence Burke is Barkley. So many people who just come in, crush a single scene, and move on. It's like
Right.
Walken in Pulp Fiction, right?
Right, yeah. words, what do you want to tell San Diego about your movie?
We're just really excited about having people come out with us and share the experience with us. You know, let's celebrate San Diego. Let's celebrate, you know, the locations and the places we shot at in the city, and the actors who hail from this city, and the bands, the amazing San Diego bands. I think it's just a chance to celebrate our city that we live in here.
I love it.
I think the best films move you through sight and sound. Even silent films had music. And what we've been able to put together with this collaboration, with this story, these beautiful visuals that we've captured with Yorai and Miguel Torres, and everyone coming together musically. The groups that we contacted have been so gracious and so excited, and now that we can finally give it to San Diego, I can't wait to share it with everyone.
Okay, guys, we're super excited to see the movie 66 and Nowhere, premiering February 4th at the Ken, 1 p.m. You can get tickets at 66andnowhere.com, also eventbrite.com. We'll see you on the 4th.
I'll see you there.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.